like whatever you do in life, whatever you wish to accomplish, whatever good you do, whatever, uh, like whenever and whatever you do to volunteer and be kind, and just, help a lot of people, people will still not appreciate you. Like some people will just despise you. They won't care. And I don't know why, because some people are just like that. Some people are just cruel, and they're just so full of jealousy, so full of hate, that they get crazy over you achieving something, even when you're not, like, surpassing them. And even when, like, when you're like lower than them, they still jealous of you, and they still scared and afraid that you will, surpass them. I know it's a human nature. I know it's just like, natural thing to like, experience for a human, maybe. Like, I'm not saying that everybody experiences these things in life, but like, as Michael Jackson said, uh, like, tell them that it's human nature if they say why. And yeah, sometimes I said why a lot of times because I don't understand human nature. And like, in these times and in these days, I feel like whenever you achieve something, um, it feels like it doesn't mean anything. You don't, like, it don't mean nothing, and you don't feel like you achieved something really good, and you don't feel like you're proud of yourself. Maybe I'm the only one who feels like that, but like, I just feel like that. I just feel that people don't care when you achieve something. People will not wish you well. People are not proud of you. And like, whenever you try to show people your achievements or what you've done, what good you've done, they will hate it. They will hate you for it. And they will say things just like, oh, it's just luck. He's just lucky that he achieved that. Or, oh, it's just, it's just daddy's money. Or, oh, he got there because, of somebody supported him. Or like, it's because of his appearance, it's because of his money, it's because of his um maybe, like relatives or something like that. But no, like sometimes people achieve something because of themselves and the true belief in God. So the true faith and strong willpower. But people don't get it, like people are so dumb these days. People are so dumb and so stupid. I don't even know why people act like that. And I don't know, I'm so tired of explaining this to camera. I'm not complaining. It's just that people, are so deep down in their thoughts, so deep down in watching other people's lives, that they get on the lowest levels, of like consciousness. So I feel like they're just dumb nowadays. A lot of people are dumb nowadays. And jealousy can be like, to someone who's like, who achieved something because of, bad things, because of injustice, because of, corruption, because of, like abusing people, like stealing money from people, doing bad things to people. Yes, I can understand this thing, that you can be jealous of that person, like if he achieved something and he became successful. That's a reasonable jealousy, that's a reasonable envy. But when you get jealous of good people, when you get jealous of ordinary people like me, that's really strange and weird. Like, especially it's coming from, my own nationality and my own race. It's even more weirder. And when it comes from relatives, it's really like beyond something that I cannot explain. Like, you should be happy when your relatives are successful. You should be happy when your brother is successful. You should be happy when, you know, you should be happy when your children are successful. But some people are just like so evil right now. It's crazy. It's extremely crazy and scary. That's why I always, stay to myself, stay to my true identity. When people don't wanna, understand me, or just like, they just gossip behind my back. They want to, judge me. They want to say bad things about me. I know what's going on. I don't have to explain myself. I don't have to, I'm not a kid. They feel like I'm a kid. I'm 25 years old. I'm Elvin. You know, I know who I am. I really know. And I appreciate who I am. And I appreciate God for what He has done for me. So, yeah, I don't care. I don't care what people say. They're gonna see everything through my actions. They're gonna see everything through my good deeds. Not everyone will appreciate it. Not everyone will, be happy for me. But like some people will see it and they will like, feel inspiration and feel some creativity to do their own things. So yeah, like people can, steal my, energy, steal my thoughts, steal my, confidence, when they try to manipulate me, try to judge me, try to say bad things about me. Everyone does mistakes. I'm not saying that I'm a saint. I'm not saying that I'm a like a super good person, that I'm righteous, I'm super righteous. I do mistakes too, like, but at least I admit it. I admit them. I say that, okay, here's what I've done wrong and here's what I've done right. Like, okay, if I ever have done something bad to you, then forgive me. Like, I'm really sorry. I'm truly deeply sorry for what I've done because of my own stupidity and my own childishness and my own naiveness, like, and maybe I was arrogant, maybe I was, like careless, because like of my youth, like I wanted to be free, like that's why sometimes I didn't stop to be, that really really serious about, like, my own actions. That's why I could have, done mistakes. Maybe I've hurt some people, but anyways, like people, like I don't return to people to like explain myself. I've done that sometimes, but like now I don't do that because I know that if people don't like me, they will not like me whatever I do. So yeah, I don't have to explain myself to those people. And if I ever hurt some people, I already apologize to them. And I texted them, even if they ignore me, I know that they saw those texts. So whatever. I'm just saying that, you have to admit your own mistakes if you've done them and not be, like a narcissistic person. So yeah, the another topic that I wanna talk about is that you have to be fast at doing things. You have to be smart in doing things, because like in today's job market, in today's internet, you can see people, they're all so jealous of each other, they're all competitive, and they don't want to give any chance to anybody to achieve something or to be successful just like they are, to like they don't want like the people to be around them. That's like super weird to me because you want to be successful, and after you are successful, why do you want to be alone? You want to surround yourself with good people. You want to help those people that helped you before, and even help those people that you feel like are good people and that you see are good people. You should help them because we have to make this world a better place. We have to make this earth a better place because this world, this earth has become so evil, and it has become so dirty by people's actions. It's so like disgusting. It's so disgusting. And I'm just gonna say, um, like I feel like I'm not appreciated sometimes, and people, can be silent. People can ignore me. I just see those people. I see my old friends. They ignore me. They don't want to talk to me. I don't know what's the reason. Maybe like someone gossiped about me again. Uh, Someone spreading bad rumors about me. But they ignore me because of their own insecurity, and I know that like they see that I'm doing well in life. That's why they don't know what to do with me. They know my old self, but they don't know my new self. So yeah, I'm just trying to be successful at all areas of my life, so that I find my own tribe, I find my own people, because my old people are no longer recognizable to me. So yeah. Um, what else? Also, I feel like people who earn money, just like maybe like $10,000 a month, like $5,000 a month, like 50,000 dollars a month. They have like a high ego, like they act like they know everything in life. They act like they're super smart, but this life is not just about money, like it is like in some way like money is really important right now. You cannot do anything, almost anything in this life without money. I agree on that. But when you get money, when you're rich, but you don't have the like courage to be kind, courage to be like righteous, and courage to be understanding of other people, and you don't want to listen to other people, you're just arrogant, life will knock you out. Life will punish you. Something bad will happen. You don't know that. Like money sometimes cannot save you. So maybe your health will be fucked up, or maybe you'll get like in a bad position in life, or maybe someone of your known people will die, or you'll get in a bad accident, or you'll just lose all your money, or someone will betray you, someone will steal all your money, or like anything can happen. So yeah, like you should not be arrogant. Even when you get money, you should be more kind. You should be kinder. You should help people with those money, and to be you know respectful to your family, respectful to each other. And with money you should gain wisdom as well. And if you don't get wisdom, if you get arrogant, life is spiritual. Life will punish you for what you've done. So you better be a good person, because if you're not a good person, okay, you can be successful 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, but at the end something bad will happen, I guarantee you. So yeah. What else? There's a lot of attention in social media right now. I feel like people want attention from anywhere, like even if they don't post anything, they they want attention from people, like look at me, like I'm so special, like I don't post anything, I'm so mysterious, I'm so I'm so smart, I'm so like wise, and you guys are stupid, you post anything, look at me, like I have the attention, look at me. And some people who post a lot, like almost every day, maybe they do it for business purposes, but they also want attention. Everybody wants attention, like especially girls nowadays. Like they post themselves a lot, and they post like these fake smiles, fake happiness. Oh, you see what I've got. Oh, you see what my man gave me. Oh, you see, like like I applied to this job and I got this job. Oh, you see, like I got this car. Oh, wow, I got my dog with me. Like we just playing, we going outside, we buying stuff. I'm eating this food, look at me, you know, like it's so annoying sometimes, like, but it's their life. I'm not judging anybody, but I'm just saying, like, people like copy each other, copy each other's lifestyles, to be like, to be relevant. Yeah. um yeah, I don't know what happened, like, to some people when I got into Canada. Like, people were kind at first, but like I still remember those times. I still remember amazing times with people when I came to Canada, when I studied there. There's a lot of amazing people who appreciate me, who love me. There's a lot of bad people as well. I didn't expect that from a kind, good country like Canada. So that's when I realized maybe I needed this wisdom to, to understand that bad people exist everywhere and good people exist everywhere. So yeah, it doesn't matter which country you are in. So yeah, and also experienced a lot of stuff. If I didn't experience this at earlier stage, then I would experience it at the old ages. Maybe like, like when I would be like 30 or 35. Like that would be late and that would be like, bad for me. But now when I'm young, it's better, I think. And um, I'm just doing all of this stuff on my like laptop. I'm just working, like doing freelance, doing music, doing design, doing everything that I can, and nobody notices it. And I don't want anybody to notice it before they see my results. So yeah, just sometimes feels lonely, but people want to collab with me. People want to like recognize me. People want to say that, or oh, like, Alvin, you're like a really good man, like some people say that. But anyways, that's what I think this video was for, to let you know what life is right now, and what it is to really live in these times, in these hard times, challenging times, because life is changing very fast. So yeah, mm, that is all for today. And if I get some another topic, I'll definitely talk about it in the next video. So yeah, thank you guys. Peace out.